Local mover and shaker is bringing his own version of carpool karaoke right here to Northwest Arkansas. Noah Washington is here to tell us all about the Riding Around show. Noah, welcome.
Yeah, thanks for being here, Noah.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about how the idea to have your show, how did it come about?
Yeah, I would say coming out of COVID, I kind of, had a lot of time to think, and I was like, I want to do something more entertaining, something more, and, I started, I had the opportunity here on campus to start vlogging some Razorback sports games, and, with my connection to my dad being an ex-Razorback football player, I realized, I could start interviewing these players, and I realized I could combine my passions for cars, music, and sports, and singing into a show that's never been done before.
All in one thing.
All in one thing.
Yeah,
Love
how
that.
exciting.
Let's talk about who you've had the opportunity to interview and feature on the show.
Yeah, so we've had, we cover athletes, artists, and community figures. So we cover women's basketball, men's basketball. We've had Anthony Black, he's about to go to the NBA draft. Ricky Council, another one. Community figures like Danielle Musselman, Mandy Hunt, the Chancellor of the U of A.
Oh, nice.
Artists like Madison Watkins. So we kind of just like to cover anybody who has ties in NWA and is influencing something.
I love that. I imagine as you're, kind of riding around, you're, the artists and the athletes, they're sharing their stories, with you. Any memorable ones that stand out?
I would say overall, I like to, hear where the guests come from, because it kind of makes me realize we're all human, and we all have shared things. But I mean, hearing about when people overcome like adversity or like go through crazy experiences, and then they're able to, most of the times when I'm interviewing them, they kind of achieve success. So hearing them look back on where they've come from, that's always cool.
Sure.
I was looking at these clips. Sometimes you're driving the car, sometimes the guest is driving the car.
Yeah.
How do you decide who does what?
And sometimes we have a chauffeur.
Oh,
so
fancy.
Ooh la la.
Yeah. For community figures, we always have a chauffeur. It just kind of makes it more prestigious. But sometimes, I'll get a G-Wagon, a Porsche, a Corvette, and I'm like, I'm sure this 19-year-old athlete like me wants to drive the car, so I let them drive it.
Yes,
So depends on the situation.
Depends on the situation. I love it. Yeah, some beautiful cars. It's fun. Yeah. How do you pick? How do you decide who you're going to feature on the show?
Oh, that's so hard.
Yeah.
I get questions from people all the time, like, when are you going to cover this sport? When are you going to do this? And then individual people contacting me.
Right.
Sure.
When can I be on?
Right.
That's what they say,
Yeah. It's really just about, sometimes it's seasonally.
Okay.
Cover the sports at the moment.
Sure.
Sometimes it's a window I can catch someone in, and sometimes I'm like, this person has such a big impact on the community. There's no better time to cover him.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
it's up to me, I guess.
Do you have a favorite song that you like to sing in the car?
Ooh.
Or genre?
No.
I don't know if there's one song that maybe that's too hard. But
It might surprise people. I really love singing country songs and some like old, like with the Chancellor, we were singing Marvin Gaye.
Yes.
I like to get versatile, but of course I'll always go like hip hop and stuff like that.
yeah,
So,
sure. Yes, I love it.
Like, if we were all in the car together, what would be like your go-to song, maybe to kind of kick off the interview?
What's our mood?
Oh, that's tough. Do you guys listen to Lil Baby?
Sure. My daughter listens to Lil Baby. I shouldn't say I listen to Lil Baby.
See, that's my mom. Who is that?
I'd probably do a Lil Baby song, see how you guys respond.
I'll be like,
What is
let me
this?
look up the lyrics really quick
Yes.
on the internet.
Yes, I know. My daughter, she loves Lil Baby. She's always putting it on. I'm like, I don't know who this is, but I'll listen to it. I'll support your choices.
Jason loves Lionel Richie.
Yes.
So that's a go-to, just FYI, putting it out there for
you-
Jason.
That's Michael Jackson.
If you want to
Lionel Richie.
you want to do Michael Jackson? Yes.
Prince.
I let the guests choose the song.
Prince,
So.
Stevie Wonder. I mean, come on. Anything like that.
Jason's literally got like the playlist in his head.
I do. I'm ready. How can folks see your show? How can we tune in?
Yeah, so on all social media platforms, it's the Riding Around Show. We actually just have new merch coming out.
Bam.
Yes.
So yeah, YouTube has our full episode.
Is that you on your shirt?
Yes, sir.
I love it.
That's awesome.
Somebody drew that. Like, I love it,
Artists.
man.
Yeah.
Now I'm jealous.
Yeah.
Any artists or athletes that you can tease to that are coming up, or should we just tune in to see who's coming up?
Tune in. I have some. We might be riding around in something other than cars coming up, so I can tease that.
Helicopters.
Ooh.
He's like,
Not saying anything. You got to tune in to find out where they're going to be.
I don't know, it's summer coming up. Maybe it's boats. I don't know.
Or
We'll see.
maybe
Jet
instead of
skis?
riding around,
Maybe
it's,
it's golf carts,
maybe
maybe it's fire
it's
trucks.
flying around,
Yeah.
boating around.
Could it be any of the
Could be
above?
any of